Guys, not a knife video, but knife adjacent. We're going to talk about what I think is a pretty bright idea from Olight. We're going to check out the Olight arc felt. All right, now that the fun is out of the way, this comes in 3 different versions, technically. You have a cool white, a neutral white, depending on what emitter you want for the regular white light. And then you can also get the green laser or the black light, the UV light. Now, I like the UV light one, and I'll tell you why in a little bit. But there's a lot of features on this. So you have different settings. You have moonlight, which is not very bright at all. It's 1 lumen, but it will last for 8 days on a charge. Throw of 2 meters. And then you have your candela, but you also have low, which is 15 lumens, medium with 16 lumens, high, which is 300, and it depends on how long you let it run. That's that slash. And then you have turbo, which is 1,000 lumens. Now, it also has a strobe function. So you have all those settings. So it also has a lock. But the fact is that the battery on this is magnetically chargeable. This thing is super cool because it's really nice and slim and comfortable in hand. The problem I've had with a lot of their other lights is that it's not the size or anything, but that round feel to it, it sits in your pocket a little bit more uncomfortably. That's why this doesn't ever go in my pocket. It's just too bulky for what I want. This is a lot thinner, a lot slimmer. The second I saw these, I'm like, I'm gonna like this. Now, the UV light, a lot of people are like, why would you want a UV light? Now, people are like, oh, you can check your hotel room and stuff like that for like cleanliness. I will tell you, having been a bow hunter for years, the knocks on arrows, they are very, very neon colored. They're very reactive. And if you have a black light in your pack and you shine it out, because this does have a good throw to it. It goes pretty far because it is a 365 nanometer black light, not your typical one that you see in a lot of other black lights. It has a really good throw, and so it will illuminate the knock on your arrow and the fletching if your fletching is also fluorescent. So it lets you find your arrow, and plus black light bodily fluids absolutely show up under black light, and if you're tracking an animal, you can track a blood trail with a black light a lot easier than you can with a regular flashlight, especially in the dark. The 365 nanometer range is just that medium between the black light you usually see that is like, you can still see the beam and everything. And then the one that is like kind of dangerous, like the true UV. So this is a very good wavelength that is not going to be so bright that it's overpowering of other things, but it's going to react very, very well with anything that is done in a fashion where it would be UV reactive, like the eyes on my bead here, the octopus that have Illume powder on them. So really, really good feature on this. It's something I never even thought about until I got this, and I'm like, that would be perfect for bow hunting. But these are great. I'm going to put a link to it down below, to a purchase link to these. I think this is a really good option for a lot of folks. And I mean, if you just want the fun factor of having a black light in your pocket, it is kind of cool. Like, you can see how it affects the things, but it's a really good flashlight. And like I said, when you've got all those settings, you've got moonlight, which you can barely even see. It's barely even visible, which is really, really good. Then you've got your low, medium, high, turbo, and then a strobe. So also has a lock. There's a lock feature on this where if you hold the button, it's now locked, and no matter what you do, it will not turn on. So I will say that the life for the UV is not going to last as long as some of the others because it does use a little bit more energy. But like I said, magnetically chargeable, the battery seems to last for a very long time. You've got the really cool indicator on it. You can see that it's locked. If you hold it, turn it back on, and it'll tell you your battery power. It's a very good flashlight. I really like all the Olight products. I'm going to try and start getting more of the Olight products back on the channel, but I do have an affiliate link down below for this. So if you want to support the channel by purchasing one of these, there'll be a link to it down below. So guys, yeah, not knife content, knife adjacent. So Let's turn this around and do some final thoughts.
There you go, guys. I honestly think this is probably one of the best flashlights that Olight has made. I do like my Baton 3, the little one. I like that Warrior 2 over there. They're great to throw in a pack and things like that, or in your pocket, but I think that just the slim profile on this is much better. Guys, that's pretty much it on this one. There's not a lot to say about it. It's just a really good little flashlight with a new feature that I think adds to it. Like I said, if you're a bow hunter, absolutely. The second I saw that light stuff up, I'm like, bow hunting, fletching, and knocks on arrows absolutely fluoresce under blacklight. So guys, if you want to support the channel, go purchase. I'll have a purchase link for this down below. Check out my sponsors, Coffee Brand Coffee, Tempered Trail. You can use my coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S. Saves you 5% at checkout. And Doll Strong Knives, check them out below. They've got a link to them where you can purchase knives and stuff like that to support the channel. I also have a Amazon store down below where I have an idea list with a bunch of stuff. I'm still building it up, but anything you purchase through Amazon that way supports the channel. And there's a bunch of other affiliates down below. You can also join my membership where you get in on exclusive content, early access to videos, and access to my gilded server. Everyone gets that. Baseline and premium tier members are automatically entered into giveaways that I do, separate of the giveaways I do here on YouTube. And the premium guys have access to a sharpening tutorial series that I've built that's behind a paywall here on YouTube for that top tier. Guys, that's it on this one. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. And I'll see you in the next video.